2010-0192, Parish President remarks, Mr. St. Pierre.
I had the pleasure of serving as chairman for the Boy Scouts of America Leadership Breakfast. I would like to thank all those who came out to support the Boy Scouts of America, and a special thanks to Mr. Zach Street of the New Orleans Saints, who's a tackle, number 64 on your program, who served as the guest speaker. Especially like to thank all the businesses that came out and support this very worthy event. Zach Street, 6'8", 320 pounds. When he shook my hand, his fingers came up to my elbows, so he's a big dude. Also, congratulations to all the students who graduated from Destrehan High School and Hornville High School. We wish them much success in the future endeavors. At Destrehan High School, there was over $5 million worth of scholarships offered, and at Hornville, over $3 million worth of scholarships. $8 million for St. Charles Parish. That's quite an accomplishment. The Parish Library groundbreaking ceremonies were held on May 21st. Plans were revealed for the 6,000 square foot building. The library will be built on the site of the old Parity Elementary School, thanks to the donation of the St. Charles Parish School Board. Wendy didn't dig much dirt, as you can see. The Army Corps of Engineers hosted a public meeting last week at the American Legion Hall in Destrehan to report the progress on the East Bank levees, and also a levee on the in Jefferson Parish. Thanks to everyone for coming out to pay tribute to those who have served our nation's armed forces during our Memorial Day event. I would also like to thank those who participated in the program and those who helped organize this special event. Well attended, as Shelley's little niece, 5 years old, sang the Star Spangled Banner very eloquently. I said, "How long you been singing?" She said, "Since she was 2 years old." So, but she didn't get singing lessons from her Uncle Shelley. Last week, Scott and I visited the Vols Parish School Board to sign the agreement of agreement with the sheltering of our special needs person during the during the storm events. All the agreements are in place, so we're ready to go. Hopefully, we don't need it, but if we do need it, we're ready to go. Friday, Scott and I was in Grand Isle we had an opportunity to be with the President of the United States. That was quite a thrill. Secret Service people all over the place, snipers on top of camps. It was quite amazing to see. If you hadn't seen it, it's something to be seen. And he ate 4 crawfish, I think, out of head ball crawfish. I don't think he was a crawfish man, but he ate 4 crawfish. We were there to support the mayor and Jefferson Parish plans. You know, it's obviously the boom plan is not working. What they plan on doing now is, and I understand it was approved today, is at 4 locations at Cooper Bell, Fobi, Barataria Pass, and Caminada. It's actually sinking barges in those passes and putting rocks behind them, so that once the barges are in place, that the tide won't undermine the barge and get past it. So they're starting on that tomorrow. We were there in their support because they are our first line of defense. We've also submitted our plan to the state, the Coast Guard, and BP, and basically we can do the same thing at Bayou Pirogue and right before it gets into Lake Salvador. I'd like to remind everyone that to come out to our Challenger baseball games on Thursday at 6 p.m. at the West Bank Bridge Park. If you haven't seen these little kids, it's really something to see, so come out there and give them a hand. Public Works recently cleaned up the East Bank yard in Usoppy by removing and recycling tires that have been collected around the parish. Here and some before and after photos. We put up cameras to try to catch people who are dumping these gas tanks, because they're not very easy to get rid of. They want $30 a piece to get rid of these things, so we're putting up cameras and trying to catch these people. So if anybody sees people dumping these gas tanks, please take their license plate number and turn it into the sheriff's office. Public Works recently installed a generator at Randolph Pumping Station at the end of Bayou Gauche Road in Desalmond. This gives this station electrical backup year-round, and the parish has one less rental generators during storm season on this electrical motor station. Just for your information, every year from July 1st to October 31st, we rent, I think it's 26 generators, Bobby? 21 generators at a cost of $225,880 a year. What we've been doing is we're trying to buy one or two generators a year to kind of cut down on this this rental, this amount of rental. We've been doing this for years, and we just figured about paying $225,000 a year, we can buy one or two a year, and maybe in another 5 or 6 years we won't be able to, or maybe 8 years, we won't be able to have to rent generators anymore. And all these generators are at our pumping station, lift stations throughout the parish. The contract's been awarded this year. Have they started delivering them yet, Sam? Generators?
To my knowledge, they're supposed to deliver them shortly. I don't know if they actually delivered any of them yet.
I think it goes July 1st. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Special thanks to Renee Simpson, Public Information Officer, has won 10 awards this spring for its work in 2009. They include 7 honors for the National Association of County Information Officers and 3 honors from the Communications Award, sponsored by the International Academy of Visual Arts for excellence in writing, video, graphic design, and citizens participation projects. And Renee will receive these awards when we go to NACO in this year in Reno. Wednesday at the SciTech at 6 o'clock, from 6 o'clock to 6:30, the Corps is holding a meeting to discuss the West tie-in levees and the closure of LA 18. So we encourage you, if you have any comments, we'd like you to be there. I just got an email right before I walked into the meeting from BP, announced first payment on Barry Islands project for the state of Louisiana. As part of the previous announced commitment to fund the entire $360 million cost of 6 berms in Louisiana Barry Islands project, BP today announced that we'll make an immediate payment of $60 million to the state of Louisiana in a letter to Governor Bobby Jindal. And as the previously announced, BP detailed its plans to make payments in stages based on the project's completion milestone. The initial $60 million payment is intended to permit the state to begin work on the project immediately. BP will have made 5 additional $60 million payments with the Coastal Protection and Restoration Authority of Louisiana, which is chaired by Garrett Graves. Certified for the projects has satisfied 20%, 40%, 60%, and 80%, and then 100% completion milestones. The entire $360 million will be funded by the completion of the project. Under the arrangements announced today, BP plans to make payments directly to the state rather than establish an escrow fund for this project. So that's good news. I know a lot of the parish presidents in the coastal areas have been wanting this for a long time, so finally got the authority to start today. That concludes my report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. St. Pierre.